Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to go over some numbers. We did an episode for good solar days, and we've just had probably two of the most dreadful solar input days we've had in months. And I just figure I'd go over the numbers and show you what that looks like. So what you're looking at right now are the solar chart from the last 7 days. You could see 7 days ago at the end of May, we had an almost perfect day of solar kind of gathering. And as the week progressed, this was a very cloudy day with all the jagged, sharp edges. And as the week progressed, we got more and more clouds in the sky. So this is evident in the current tropical system that's out on the Atlantic right now. So the result of the past 2 days, if you notice over here, there was a day over here, and well, I guess there's only one. Hmm. So anyway, this was the worst day. We got nothing pretty much yesterday, and as a result, you see all the red lines starts creeping up. So what the red lines mean is we started tapping into the utility, in order to keep the batteries kind of safe. So we have the battery cutoff at 49 volts. These lithium iron phosphates, and I wanted to show you, like, if we don't get a full day's worth of charge, eventually it'll kind of whittle itself down all the way to where it can't sustain itself anymore. And this is actually from my parents' house. This chart is from my house, and I only live several blocks from my parents, so the solar is essentially the same thing. And I started out with 780 amp hours of capacity, which is roughly 39 kilowatts. And even after, you know, 3 or 4 days of very bad sun, um, I ended up tapping into the utility, even with all that battery capacity. So just wanted to show you what it looks like. I showed you the good times, and now this is just, to be fully transparent. I mean, it's not all puppy dogs and ice cream all the time. There will be days like these where it feels like all the effort that's been expended uh, putting those solar panels, building the whole system, just feels like a total waste because might as well have slabs of stone on top of the roof instead of solar panels for days like these. Anyway, and not to complain too much, but and also another finding. This is from today, and if you notice the over here, the height of the solar gain today seems very artificial. Somehow it seems like it's truncated at 5K, 5,000 watts. So in reviewing kind of the more detailed statistics, it seems like, the second MPPT receiver was kicking at 4,000, but MPPT1, the first string, was only bringing out 2,000. So I have an MPP solar 12 kilowatt system, and I don't know if it's their algorithm or what, but this is unusual. And if you have answers, if you know the answers to the why this happened, please make a comment below or let me know, because yeah, it seems like we're missing a large chunk of the sun from today. And you know, I'm not sure why. Maybe MPP, the first MPPT receiver is mainly geared towards consumption, and the second one more for charging. But I don't know. So these are the issues that we deal with. Now, to really dive into specifics, you could see on an average day, we bring in about 30 kilowatts, and yesterday we brought in 9 in total, and we only charge the batteries with 2.4 kilowatt hours. So yeah, the math is not going to work out. You burn, you discharge 15, 16 every day, and you charge it with less than you take away, then eventually it's going to wear out. All right, that's all I have today. I wanted to share the bad news along with the good news of doing solar. And furthermore, we're going to end it on a positive note, because I think the worst of this week is over. The storm is blowing off towards northeast into the ocean. And so hopefully things are looking up. And in the next video, hopefully I'll have better news for you. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.